Now time to introduce the starting lineups. First for visiting Medfield. At forward, a junior, number 1, Annie Stanton. At guard, a junior, number 13, Kate Olenek. At guard, a senior captain, number 3, Lily Cummings. At guard, a senior captain, number 12, Amy McCarthy. And at guard, a senior captain, number 24, Maya Hilbert. The coach for Medfield is Mark Nicholson. And now for your Tigers. At forward, a sophomore, number 13, Sarah Hilliard. At guard, a sophomore, number 15, Paige Durba. At forward, a sophomore, number 30, Jasmine Cooper. At guard, a senior captain, number 43, Caroline Tucker. And at forward, a senior captain, number 55, Haley Bourne. All the way is coached by Lady Clement Holbert. At this time, we ask you to all please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You're watching Oliver Ames High School girls basketball on ECAT Easton. Hello, everybody, and welcome. You're watching Oliver Ames High School girls basketball on ECAT Easton Community Access Television. Check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org. If you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search for Easton Community Access Television. For Easton residents, you can watch live sports and other Easton Public School programming on Comcast 97 and Verizon Fios 24. Select games also on the all-new ECAT channel, Comcast 1072 or Verizon Fios 2122. Welcome to Oliver Ames High School as we get ready for a matchup between the Oliver Ames Tigers and Medfield. They're welcoming the Medfield girls basketball team. Out on the floor for the Tigers, it's Jasmine Cooper winning the tip right there, back to Caroline Pepper. On the floor, also Haley Bourne, Sarah Hilliard, and Cadence Durba. Pass goes inside to Bourne. Another bounce pass to Cooper at the rim. Couple passes get Cooper in deep. For the Medfield team, out on the floor is Annie McCarthy. We got Annie Slayton. That is Lily coming with a three-point shot that doesn't hit. Rebound Cooper. Also out on the floor, we have Maya Hilbert. Pass goes inside, it gets tipped, and Kate Olenek, Medfield coming up with a steal right there. That's Hilbert with the ball right now. Hilbert looking for help. She gets the ball over to McCarthy. Annie McCarthy, a senior captain on this team, gets the ball off to Cummings now. That's Hilbert back with it. Hilbert stops, on her drive, passes the ball off to McCarthy. McCarthy to the bucket, up and in for two. Annie McCarthy tying this game at 2 points early here. Jasmine Cooper brings it up, tosses up a lob pass. Don't know what she was doing there, but it ends up in the hands of McCarthy. McCarthy swings it over to Olenek. Olenek in the corner with a little move back to McCarthy. McCarthy's guarded by Hilliard with the left right and towards the bucket. She puts up a shot, rattles around, goes in. Annie McCarthy with another 2 points down deep after a good look, getting through the coverage. Bounce pass by Pepper and Durba are bringing it up. The full court press coming by Medfield. They get the ball to Cooper. Cooper driving to the bucket, throwing up a shot. Oh, it does not go. Not enough roll on that one, and it does not go in. Lily coming with the ball now. Hands the ball off to Annie McCarthy. Annie McCarthy's going to drive in. That's Hilvert. Hilvert stops, looking for help. Gets it to McCarthy on a bounce pass towards the bucket, kicking it back out for Hilvert with a 3-point shot. Going to hit back rim, be no good. Rebound goes to Sarah Hilliard. Cadence Durba feeding Hilliard up deep. Hilliard all alone down deep. Good for 2 points, Sarah Hilliard. Inside, Haley Bourne coming with some strong defense. She's got to chase down Olenek now. Olenek with the ball. Moving to her right, she's guarded by Bourne. Hands it off to Slayton. Slayton gives it back to Olenek. Olenek moved to her right side at the baseline, put up a shot down deep. Good. The first 3 possessions, Medfield has been effective all 3 times. All points coming in the paint, driving through the lanes. Caroline Pepper gives the ball over to Durba, who gives it to Cooper. Back to Pepper now. Inside they find Hilliard. Hilliard fighting a lot of room, getting by everybody, putting it up and in off the glass. We get a tie game at 6 points. Sarah Hilliard down deep with another 2 points. That's Olenek with the ball. Olenek moved to her right side. Throwing up a shot, I think, maybe a pass. It ends up in the hands of Pepper. Pepper now going the other way, stops. She gives it to Durba. Durba trying to give it back to Pepper. Almost lost it, but Pepper picks it up, drives inside, finds Cooper. Cooper off the glass, can't finish. Again, gets her own rebound, is fighting for it low. There's been a lot of steps. Ball gets tied up. And it's going Medfield way. Oliver Ames won the tip. So Tigers so far mainly working the ball in deep. It's worked 3 times so far. Sarah Hilliard and Jasmine Cooper getting points in the paint, driving through the lane and throwing up the shot that's no good was Lily Cummings. Ball goes out of bounds off of Cooper. Tossing it is McCarthy. She gets it to that was Hilvert going up with a shot. She gets fouled on. The foul's coming from Haley Bourne. Hilvert's going to the line for 2 shots. Hilvert's first free throw is good. And the second one hits as well. She's good for both of them at the line. Tigers got to bounce back here. It's Cadence Durba bringing it up for the Tigers. Durba needs help. Hand off to Pepper by the logo. Pass goes inside to Hilliard, down deep. Hilliard off the glass again. 6 points from Sarah Hilliard early in the first quarter here. Hilvert brings the ball up. Hilvert got it by Durba up top. Moving to her right side. She's going to drive towards the lane, kick the ball out. Now up top, that's McCarthy with it. McCarthy going towards the lane, trying to do the same thing, get a pass out to Slayton. Stanton didn't go. Pepper picks up the pass. Pepper over to Durba. Durba feeds Cooper inside. Durba, Hilliard, back out to Pepper. 3-point shot coming, not going to go. And Olenek gets the rebound. Olenek moving up now. McCarthy inside, trying to find Hilvert. Hilvert fighting with Peppers in the paint. Throwing up a shot that gets blocked by Pepper. Good block by Caroline Pepper. She has the ball moving up the court for the Tigers. Pepper feeding Hilliard inside. Hilliard, this time too high. Rebound goes to Cooper. Cooper throwing it up, gets her own rebound again. Once again on the third try, the Tigers get it. Grab their first lead of the night. Hilvert moved to her left side. Stanton with the ball now. Stanton guarded by Hilliard. Move inside. She stops. Looking for help. She gets it back to Hilvert. Hilvert guarded by Cooper. Beyond the arc. Stops. Gives it over to McCarthy. McCarthy the drive inside. Kicking it out to Olenek. Olenek with a drive in the corner now. Cummings with a three-point shot, not going to go. Rebound goes to McCarthy, though, and McCarthy's putback is good to tie this game at 10. Pepper to her right side. Going to drive all the way, stops, pass going to Hilliard. Hilliard's shot, no good. Not enough on, it's going to go out of bounds off of Hilliard, trying to get her own rebound. It's going to be Medfield ball. Sadie coming into the game for Lily Cumming alongside Haley DiPiola. Hilvert brings the ball up. That's Hilvert, guarded by Durba. Kicks it over to DePaola. DePaola with a move to her left, goes back to the right towards the bucket off the glass. Too much on it. Hits off the glass, ends up in Pepper's hands. Pepper's trying to chuck it forward to Bourne. Bourne was guarded pretty heavily by Hilvert. Questionable pass. Ball ends up in the hands of Medfield. McCarthy gives to Olenek, guarded by Bourne. Olenek with a drive inside, going up for the shot. She gets blocked on. Shot gets blocked, ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Medfield ball, but good defense down deep in the paint by the Tigers. Inside to Hilvert, she gets it up to DePaola. Haley Bourne with a great job knocking down the pass as she was falling. Barely managed to get a hand on that. It ends up in the hands of Pepper. Caroline Pepper now, guarded by Hilvert. She gives it over to Durba. Durba with the pass inside, saw Pepper. Wasn't able to get it to her, but Bourne fighting for the ball on the ground. She has it, kicks it out to Caroline Pepper. Pepper with a three-point shot. Not going to find anything. Go out of bounds. And Medfield will get the ball. We got an injury timeout as Hilvert's going to the bench in some pain. Kelly Blake coming in to take her out. Olenek moves up, gives to Sadie Cumming. Sadie gives to DePaola now in the corner. That was Olenek with a three-point shot. That's not going to go. It ends up in the hands of Durba. Durba kicks it over to Bourne. Bourne bringing it up with a little bit of speed. Finds Pepper. Pepper stops with another move inside. Throwing up a shot. Can hit back rim. Gets her own rebound. Puts up the second effort. Not going to go. Goes out of bounds. Off of Sadie Cumming. It's going to stay Tiger ball. Durba's going to get the ball to inbound. She gets it right into Hilliard under the glass. Nobody was on her. Hilliard right up and in for 2 points. 8 points for Sarah Hilliard so far in this first quarter. McCarthy with a move to her right side, guarded by Cooper. She feeds Olenek at the baseline, now in the corner. It's Cummings with a shot. No good. Rebound goes to Durba. We're going to have a foul. That foul coming from Sadie Cumming. Tigers keep the ball. 55 seconds left here in what is a fast-moving first quarter. I believe, only one stoppage of play. 2 if you count the injury timeout. Cooper over to Durba. Durba gives back to Cooper. Now Caroline Pepper up top. Tigers keeping it along the perimeter. Durba with a move inside. Throwing up a shot, trying to get it to Pepper. A little bit of a floater, went over the heads of everybody right out of bounds. Medfield's going to get the ball. Annie McCarthy brings it up for Medfield. McCarthy with a bounce pass to Olenek. Olenek looking for Sadie Cumming. Cumming back to McCarthy now on the other side. It's 24 on the shot clock. 24 on the game clock, 13 on the shot clock. DePaola. DePaola with a handoff to Cumming. Cumming stops, gives back to DePaola. She loses the ball down deep. It's fought for on the ground. Ball is still loose. She gets it back herself. There's 2 on the shot clock. She's got to throw up a shot. Ball gets stuck. Just like that, ball is stuck, and we're going to need help getting that one down. There's 7 seconds on the clock remaining in the quarter. Tigers going to have time for one more possession. We have a man who thinks he's going to get the ball. He did it. He got the ball. What a guy. He takes a bow to the crowd, and we can continue playing this one. Last time it was one of the refs climbing the rim to get the ball down. This time, one of the fans. Pass goes inside to Olenek, up top now Cumming. Coming with a move to her left side. She gives the ball off to Blake. Blake now gives to De Paola's shot in the corner. Is not going to go. That's how the first quarter ends. After one played, we got a 12-10 score. 2 points the lead for the Tigers over Medfield here. Stay tuned for the second quarter action. Out of the break on the floor for Medfield, it is Kelly Blake, Haley De Paola, Katie Olenek, Sadie Cumming, and Annie McCarthy for the Tigers. Sarah Hilliard, Haley Bourne, Cadence Durba, Jasmine Cooper, Caroline Pepper. The same five have played all 8 minutes. So far in this one, Cooper gets the pass to inbound. She gives it to Durba. Durba is guarded by De Paola. She moves up the right side with a little pass to Hilliard. Hilliard inside. She finds Cooper. Cooper needs help. She gets a bounce pass going to Pepper. Caroline Pepper in the corner. She's guarded by Blake. Pass goes off to Sarah Hilliard. Hilliard with a move inside. She stops. Now back the other way. She finds the lane she likes. Goes up. She gets fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That foul is on Sadie Cumming. As Sarah Hilliard heads to the line. Hilliard 8 points in this one already. Looking to add to that total. Her first shot is good. And Cumming and McCarthy are going to check out. Hilliard's second shot is good. Lily Cumming getting the pass over to Blake now. De Paola. De Paola brings it up. Lots of passing. Cumming bringing the ball up the court for Medfield here. Ball in the hands of Kelly Blake. Blake moves to her right side. Pass goes to De Paola. De Paola with a drive down deep. Going up top beyond the arc. Olenek now. De Paola had a corner 3. Made Hilliard fall. Medfield has it down deep. They kick the ball back out up top. Blake with it. Now Cumming. Back to Blake. Blake 3-point shot. No good. Sarah Hilliard on the rebound. Hilliard driving through the lane. Pass was intended for Bourne. It ends up in the hands of Olenek, and Olenek is bringing it the other way with speed. Almost loses it. She stops it. Hands it off for Cummings. Bourne dives on it. Gets tied up. Good job, Haley Bourne, diving on that ball. Putting it in the hands of Oliver Ames. Excuse me, Medfield ball. Thought it was Oliver Ames. Thought Medfield got the last tip, if I wasn't mistaken. Pass goes all the way up to Blake. Blake swings it over to Cumming. Now that's De Paola with 3-point shot. Doesn't hit anything. Goes out of bounds. It's still inbounds. It's going to go off of Jasmine Cooper. Cooper trying to get the ball to kick off of Cumming and go out of bounds. Instead, she just hits it out of bounds. We have Maya Hilvert coming back into the game for Haley De Paola. Pass goes into Hilvert. Hilvert battling with Cooper. She brings it back out. Now back in. Hands the ball off to Stanton. Stanton with a drive inside. Gets tied up. She traveled. And a turnover from Medfield. Coming to the game, Maddie Homer is going to take out Sarah Hilliard. Jasmine Cooper brings it up for the Tigers. She works her right side, guarded by Stanton. She gives the ball up top to Durba. Durba, open look, 3-pointer. It's going to be short. Rebound goes to Hilvert. Hilvert still fighting for the ball. And we have a Medfield timeout with 6 minutes, 17 seconds left here. 14-10 A 4-point Oliver Ames lead over Medfield. Out of the break for Medfield, it is McCarthy, Olenek, Stanton, Cumming, and Hilvert. For the Tigers, it is Pepper, Durba, Homer, Cooper, and Bourne. Hilvert gets the ball to bring it up. Hilvert guarded up top by Homer. Pass goes over to McCarthy. McCarthy with a drive inside towards the lane. She stops. She traveled. A turnover from Medfield gives the ball back to Oliver Ames. Durba, left side, pass intended for Bourne, gets picked off by McCarthy. McCarthy all alone, down deep, out of her hands. Bourne to the chase down. Haley Bourne chased it down, knocked out of her hand. McCarthy looked like she had a pretty easy layup and right in front of her. Haley Bourne with a good job sticking with the play. Pass goes to Hilvert. Hilvert drive to her left side towards the bucket, gets fouled by Homer. And we're going to restart. Pass goes all the way up top for McCarthy, who takes a quick three-point shot, not going to go. Cooper lets the rebound go out of bounds. Durba with the pass going over to Pepper. Caroline Pepper stops, moves to her right side, pass inside, intended for Homer. This one also picked off by McCarthy. McCarthy going the other way, hands off to Stanton, back to McCarthy. Drive inside, going up for the shot, gets tipped out of her hands by Durba. This one does as well, going out of bounds off of Durba. No foul called, looked like a lot of contact inside, but not called by the refs. There's 19 on the shot clock as Medfield gets the ball to inbound it. McCarthy gets the pass all the way up top to Hilvert. Hilvert with the drive inside on Pepper. This one gets knocked out of her hands too. Tigers doing a great job getting their hands on the ball. No fouls coming, but the past 3 possessions, these Tiger hands have been able to tip the ball away. Hilvert needs help. She gets the pass all the way up top to Stanton, who gives to McCarthy. There's 12 on the shot clock as McCarthy takes the three-pointer. It's not going to go. Durba gets the rebound. Durba with a pass up to Cooper. This one also picked off by McCarthy. McCarthy has 3 steals in the last 3 Oliver Ames possessions. We're going to have a travel before the shot coming by Annie Stanton. The shot's not going to count. The points aren't going to count. She traveled. But lots of turnovers coming by this Oliver Ames Tigers team. And lots of interceptions, I'd say. Tips coming by Annie McCarthy. This one almost gets tipped by Hilvert. Pass goes to Homer. Homer with a good pass inside, trying to find Cooper. She does. Cooper with a high shot off the glass and in. Hilvert moved to her left side towards the bucket, throwing it up, gets fouled. Foul on Homer, and Hilvert's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Hilvert's first one hits back rim, is no good. Second one hits. The lead is cut to 5. 16-11, 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. Cadence Durba brings it up for the Tigers. Durba to her right side. Looking for help, back up top now. That's Cooper with it. Cooper Cross-court pass over to Homer. Homer now in the corner. Bourne, nobody there. Put on a shot that gets blocked by Cumming. And the pass goes to Olenek. Olenek now to McCarthy. McCarthy back to Olenek up top. Shot coming from Olenek. This one, it falls. And Medfield's right back in this one. 16-14. Pepper with a pass inside, intended for Homer. This one also stolen by McCarthy. McCarthy bringing it up herself. Puts it up. Ball gets tied up as she was going up for the shot. 2 coming into the game for the Tigers. Sarah Hilliard coming back in alongside Sophia Krinsky, taking out Maddie Homer and Haley Bourne. As the Tigers look to switch things up here. 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Cadence Durba bringing the basketball up through center court. Move to her left side. Hands it off to Pepper now. Pepper. Off to Krinsky. Krinsky up top with the pass to Cooper. Tigers taking their time. It's 10 on the shot clock. Cooper takes a shot. Rattles around. Not going to go. Rebound goes to Stanton. Hilvert through the middle of the lane all the way to the glass. Not going to go. Rebound tips off of Durba's hands. Winds up in Hilliard's. And the Tigers get the ball back. Big pass from Pepper finds Cooper down deep. Cooper was just able to get her hand in there and get that through a bunch of traffic. Back out to Cadence Durba for a 3-point shot that's not going to go. It rattled around like it wanted to go, but it did not. Hilvert now hands the ball off. Olenek, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Cooper. We got a 3-point shooting gallery coming. Thought Pepper was better to take that one. She saw a lane inside that she liked better, all the way to the basket, up and in for 2 points. Caroline Pepper. Olenek to the left side. She stops, gives back to Hilvert. Hilvert guarded by Hilliard. Going inside with a lane. Throwing up a shot. Ends up in the hands of Hilliard. Hilliard's going to bring it the other way. Pass going over to Pepper. Inside they saw Krinsky. Hilvert saw the pass coming, got her hands on it, was able to deflect it out of bounds. Tigers going to keep the ball. Haley Bourne coming back into the game for Cadence Durba. Hilliard to inbound. She's guarded by Cummings. Pass goes all the way up top to Jasmine Cooper. Cooper with a move through the middle of the lane, kicks it out to Krinsky. Krinsky couldn't control the pass. She gets it over to Hilliard. Hilliard with a 3-point shot coming, no good. Rebound McCarthy. Going the other way now with speed, it's Olenek and Hilvert. She gives the pass off to Hilvert. Hilvert with a 3-point shot coming, not going to go. Rebound Jasmine Cooper. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Jasmine Cooper stops. Pass goes over to Haley Bourne. Bourne now to Pepper. Pepper, 3-point shot, long one, not going to go. Rebound McCarthy. McCarthy brings it up for Medfield. Pass inside to Stanton. Gives right back to McCarthy inside, feeding Olenek. Shot is blocked by Bourne. Olenek had no chance going up for that one. Bourne just threw it right out of bounds. Another good block coming from the Tigers in the paint. Pass goes to Hilvert. Hilvert to her left side, guarded by Krinsky. Looking for a lane now, she stops. Throws up a shot, goes through. Hilvert with a great job working through the contact. The shot's going to count. The foul was on Sophia Krinsky. And Hilvert's going to have a chance to bring Medfield within one right here. Scores 18-16 pending the free throw. And her free throw is going to be short. Rebound Pepper. Caroline Pepper gets the pass over to Haley Bourne. Bourne working up the right side, now back to Pepper. Pepper with a long 2-point shot coming, and it's in. Caroline Pepper with a mid-range 2-pointer that falls. Extends the lead to 4. Olenek to her left side, pass inside, intended for Stanton. Pepper picks it off. Stolen by Pepper, now going the other way. Passes center court, gives the ball off to Haley Bourne. Haley Bourne with a pass to Sophia Krinsky. Krinsky looking for help, gets the ball to Pepper. Pepper guarded by Olenek up top. There's 10 on the shot clock. Got to get something on quick. Bourne now. Krinsky with it. Krinsky with a drive inside, trying to get the pass to Bourne. Bourne's got to throw up a shot. She does. No good. Rebound McCarthy. McCarthy the other way. The bounce pass going to Olenek inside. Olenek throwing up the shot. Gets a foul by Jasmine Cooper. Jasmine was able to get all ball, and that would be a fantastic block. But definitely some contact. And Olenek at the line. Olenek's first free throw, no good. Second one hits. Lead is cut to 3. 31 seconds left here in the second quarter. Inbound goes to Sarah Hilliard, who gives it right back to Jasmine Cooper. Cooper up, brings it to Pepper. Pass inside, intended for Hilliard, throwing it up off the glass. Shot's not going to go, but she gets fouled by Hilvert. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Hilliard's first shot, no good. Her second one falls. The lead is 4 with 20 seconds left. Inbound goes to McCarthy. McCarthy's guarded by Cooper up top beyond the arc. The pass to Hilvert to her right side, guarded by Krinsky. Nothing open for Hilvert. She moves to her left. Hands off to Stanton. Stanton with a drive inside with a pass going to McCarthy. Loses it, ends up in the hands of Cooper. Cooper's going to let the clock run out in the second quarter, and that's how the first half ends. After 16 minutes, we get a score of 21-17. Oliver Ames over Medfield. Exciting first half. Stay tuned for the second half of action after this break. Hello and welcome back. You're watching Oliver Ames High School Girls Basketball on ECAT Easton Community Access Television. Check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org. If you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Just search for Easton Community Access Television. For Easton residents, you can watch live sports and other on-demand programming at other Easton Public School programming on Comcast 97 and Verizon Fios 24. Select games also on the all-new ECAT channel Comcast 1072 or Verizon Fios 2122. Welcome back to Oliver Ames High School for the second half matchup between the Oliver Ames Tigers and Medfield High School here. As Medfield gets the ball to start, they have a drive inside, 2 shots going up, none going. As the third one coming, the third one finally falls. They get the scoring going here in the second half. Right now we got a 21-19 game, and what was an exciting first half. Cadence Durba coming out with a quick three-point shot that's going to be short. Rebound is fought for on the ground. Olenek wins it out, hands over to Stanton. Fast-paced basketball coming here on the floor for your Tigers. It's Jasmine Cooper, Sarah Hilliard, Cadence Durba, Caroline Pepper. We're going to have a travel on Medfield there as they have the ball. Out on the floor for Medfield, it is McCarthy, Hilvert, Olenek, Cumming, and Stanton. Tigers the ball this time. Hilliard stops underneath. Traveled as she stopped as her drive going to the basket. She stopped, she traveled, and a turnover for Oliver Ames. Hilvert up center court. She passes off to McCarthy on her right side. Up top now, that's Cumming inside. Hilvert again. Outside, the pass goes to Olenek up top, guarded by Bourne. Olenek with a bounce pass going to Stanton inside. Stanton with 2 dribbles towards the basket, not going to go. Pepper on the rebound. Pepper stops. She needs help, guarded by Hilvert. She gets the ball off to Hilliard. Hilliard over to Durba. Durba's three-point shot rattles around, no good. Pepper on the rebound, and Pepper's second effort is good for 2 points as the Tigers convert on that possession. Olenek with a pass over to McCarthy. McCarthy working on Cooper towards the basket. Throwing up a shot off the glass, not going to go. Gets her own rebound and kicks it back out up top for Cumming now. Hilvert with a drive to her left side through the center lane all the way to the basket. Shot gets blocked. Shot gets blocked by Pepper. Hilvert tried to recover the shot as she was going out of bounds. And it's going to be out of bounds on her. It's going to stay Oliver Ames ball for the time being. Jasmine Cooper to the left side, driving towards the basket, putting up a shot off the glass, not going to go. Rebound goes off of Cumming and out of bounds. A little break of luck for the Tigers as they get another chance to convert here. Durba on the inbound all the way up top finds Haley Bourne. Bourne back to Durba. Quick three-point shot coming, no good. Off the glass, rebound goes to Stanton. Coming the other way, McCarthy. Annie McCarthy stops beyond the arc, hands off to Hilvert. Hilvert now to Cumming. Over to McCarthy. McCarthy's three-pointer, not going to go. Rebound goes to Stanton. Stanton back up top. Cumming now over to Hilvert. Hilvert driving inside. Put up a shot, gets blocked by Cadence Durba. With a block by Durba. Medfield's able to keep the ball, though. Hilvert with the ball again, working to her right side. Now back to Cumming. Hilvert, three-point shot, not going to go. Rebound Stanton, another offensive rebound for Medfield. They work the ball over to Olenek. Olenek working to her right side, guarded by Bourne. Drive inside. Pass goes outside to Stanton. Now back up top to Hilvert. Hilvert with a drive. Gets stopped by Durba. Pretty good defense by Durba there to hold her position. Now that's Stanton underneath the basket, throwing up a layup, good for 2, and Medfield finally converts. They got about 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there. They were able to work the ball around, so they got a shot they liked. Again, Caroline Pepper with a three-point shot, not going to go. Rebound, Stanton. 2-point game here as Olenek brings it up from Medfield. Olenek with a drive all the way to the basket. Gets fouled on the shot. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots. That fouls on Cadence Durba. Kate Olenek at the line. Olenek's first shot is good. We're going to have Maddie Homer taking out Sarah Hilliard. Olenek's shot hits them both, and we get a tie game at 23 all. Haley De Paola coming back into the game from Medfield as we got a new one in this. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 23 all. Pass goes to Homer. Homer with a good bounce pass inside to Bourne. Bourne working deep, goes over to Cooper. Cooper was able to help out off the glass with 2 points. McCarthy and Medfield work it this way now. Hilvert underneath the basket. Pass goes inside to Stanton. Now it's back up top. That's De Paola with a 3-point shot that's going to hit off the rim, go off of Durba, and out of bounds. Excuse me, went off of Cumming. From my perspective, looked like Durba touched it, but Cumming touched it with a 2-point Oliver Ames lead. So they try to extend it here in the third quarter. Cooper with a pass to Caroline Pepper. Pepper working her right side, hands off to Haley Bourne. Bourne with a drive. Stops, kicks it back out top for Pepper. Pepper the 3-point shot, not going to go. Rebound, Cumming. Cumming gives to McCarthy to bring it up. McCarthy with a cross-court pass, finding De Paola. De Paola traveled as soon as she got the ball. And Olenek is coming back into the game to take out Hilvert. Cadence Durba gets the pass over to Caroline Pepper. Pepper looking to feed Cooper inside. Cooper underneath the basket, loses it, goes off of Medfield and out of bounds. Tiger's going to keep it. Durba looking for help, finds Cooper. Cooper now to Bourne inside. Bourne with a lane to the rim, throwing it off the glass, a little too hard. Good job by Maddie Homer fighting for the ball, still loose on the ground, gets tied up. As Maddie Homer and Haley Bourne both jumped on that one quickly. As we have an injury, Maddie Homer coming out here. Sarah Hilliard's going to come back in. .30 back on the shot clock as Durba gets the ball to inbound. Durba all the way up top to Cooper. Cooper fighting for it, gets fouled. Gonna be a foul on McCarthy as Cooper and McCarthy were both going up for that ball right there. Durba to inbound, finds Hilliard. Hilliard had a lane towards the bucket. Pass got tipped by Cummings though, rolled off of Hilliard's arm and out of bounds. Hilliard had a lane if she was able to control that pass right towards the basket. But nonetheless, Medfield with the ball now. I keep wanting to say Medford, but we're playing Medfield here. Olenek. Olenek guarded by Bourne. Hands off to Cumming. Cumming with a drive all the way towards the basket. Gets blocked by Sarah Hilliard. Hits off of Cumming and goes out of bounds. The good block by Sarah Hilliard there, and we have a Medfield timeout. 2 minutes, 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. 25-23 your score. Oliver Ames with a 2-point lead over Medfield High School. We'll be back after the timeout. Out of the break, same 5 for Medfield. It is Stanton, Cumming, DePaola, McCarthy, and Olenek. For your Tigers, it is Cooper, Bourne, Durba, Hilliard, and Pepper. And the Tigers get the ball back with a 2-point lead, 2 minutes, 44 seconds left in this third quarter. Durba and Cooper bring it up. Durba to a right side with some speed, hands off to Caroline Pepper. Pepper, pass, trying to find Bourne inside, too much on it. Sails over everybody and out of bounds. Tigers love those high arching passes to their tall players down deep. Oftentimes Sarah Hilliard or Jasmine Cooper getting fed underneath the basket, and they're able to put it in right off the glass for 2 points. It's almost their favorite play. McCarthy now with another block shot coming by Caroline Pepper. McCarthy puts it. She was able to regain great focus by Anna McCarthy right there, working through the block, getting the ball back, and then putting it put back up, scoring herself again. Feed inside to Cooper. Cooper underneath the basket. Durba fed Cooper. Cooper off the glass was able to get 2 points to the Tigers, get this lead back. The Tigers with a 2-point lead, definitely not the most comfortable. Would definitely like to extend that more. Medfield, on the other hand, would like to grab it. Pass goes inside to McCarthy. McCarthy works it back out top herself for a 3-point shot. Rattles around, no good. Cooper on the rebound. Jasmine Cooper feeds it over to Durba. Durba with a long 3-point shot coming. It's not going to go. It's going to be short. Rebound goes to Stanton. Shot selection for the Tigers hasn't been the best. Certainly hasn't been the worst. Olenek guarded by Bourne. Olenek works back to her left side. Hands off to DePaola. DePaola works the other way. McCarthy now stops. 3-point shot coming. Falls. And Medfield grabs a lead on McCarthy's 3-pointer. Puts them ahead 28-27. Cadence Durba feeds it over to Jasmine Cooper. Jasmine Cooper working inside. Stolen by Cumming. Coming all the way down by herself. Guarded by Cooper. Blocked. Thrown out of bounds by Cadence Durba. Hilvert coming in for Cumming. Inbound goes to McCarthy, now up top, Hilvert. Hilvert works her right side, finds DePaola. DePaola stops, gives back to Hilvert. Hilvert working her left side. Controlling the ball is Medfield. Staying in that corner are DePaola and Hilvert. DePaola takes the 3-pointer, no good. Durba on the rebound, feeding Hilliard to bring it up. Hilliard with a little bit of speed. Pass gets tipped and winds up going out of bounds. There's 20 on the clock as the Tigers have the ball in Medfield territory. Inbound goes to Jasmine Cooper. Now Haley Bourne. I'll swing it all the way around and inside to Durba. Good ball moving by the Tigers. They were able to feed Durba down deep. Wasn't able to connect. Wasn't able to convert. Going the other way. Almost has a steal on Olenek there. It's 4 on the clock as Medfield's got to put something up. DePaola with a drive. Shot gets blocked and stolen by Cooper. And this third quarter ends, After 3, we have a 28-27 Medfield lead over Oliver Ames. A close one. We got a 1-point game. Fourth quarter should be a fun one. Alrighty, 8 minutes left in this one as we get ready for our fourth quarter of action in a 1-point game here at Oliver Ames High School. On the floor for your Tigers, it's Bourne, Cooper, Pepper, Hilliard, and Durba. For Medfield, it is McCarthy, Stanton, DePaola, Olenek, and Hilvert. Hilvert with the ball to inbound. She gets it to Stanton, who finds Olenek to bring it up. Olenek back to Hilvert. Hilvert with a pass to DePaola, feeding inside, finding Olenek again in the corner. Back up top, DePaola. Hilvert with a drive to her left. She stops, pulls back. Now McCarthy with the ball now, guarded by Cooper. Beyond the arc with a drive inside, shot going up, not going to find anything, wind up in the hands of Hilliard. Going the other way now, the Tigers, Cooper. Cooper brings it up, she stops beyond the arc, hands the ball off to Cadence Durba. Durba with a drive to her right side. Guarded pretty closely by DePaola, she loses it almost. She didn't see the coverage from McCarthy coming the other way, she almost lost the ball, had to regain herself in doing so, she traveled. And the Tigers lose the ball. A 1-point lead for Medfield as they bring it up. They work the ball over to Hilvert. Hilvert to DePaola. Now McCarthy. McCarthy, three-point shot coming. It's going to be short off the rim, and it kicks over to Stanton. Stanton grabs the rebound. Medfield controls. Now Stanton has it inside. She works it back out to DePaola. DePaola will look to her left, works it back right. Finds Stanton. Now Hilvert controls up top. Hilvert resetting for Medfield. With a drive, she stops. Long three-pointer attempt. It's going to be too far off the glass. Rebound goes to Hilliard. Hilliard's going to get fouled by DePaola. And the Tigers are going to get the ball. Coming back into the game for Stanton. Cadence Durba brings it up past center court. Off to Caroline Pepper. Caroline Pepper at the rim, throwing it up off the glass and in for 2 points. Caroline Pepper gets the lead back. We got a close one, 29-28. Hilvert feeds McCarthy, who feeds Cummings now in the corner, back to Hilvert. Hilvert working her right side. Pass gets knocked out by Hilliard, now going the other way. McCarthy stops. Back up top, beyond the arc. Find Cumming. There's 5 in the shot clock. Medfield got to do something with it. McCarthy, there's 3. I don't know if she sees the time. Has to throw up the long three-point shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound kicks out to Pepper. Going the other way now, Durba with a long arching pass. She finds Hilliard. Finds Durba back up top, beyond the arc. Takes the three-point shot. Rattles around, not going to go. Ends up in the hands of Olenek. Olenek driving through the lane. Saw a lane she'd like. Bourne with another block shot. Lots of block shots coming from Pepper, Bourne, and Hilliard, all coming down deep. Great defensive play by the Tigers. Haley Bourne works over to Sarah Hilliard. Sarah Hilliard with the drive inside, not going to go. Cooper on the putback is good. And the Tigers convert on back-to-back possessions to make this a 31-28 game. Olenek driving towards the basket, no good. Put up a shot, she gets fouled. That foul is coming from Haley Bourne. And Olenek is going to go to the line for 2 free throws. In a close game like this, all free throws are big ones. In a game that could end with a 1-point difference, a free throw could be the difference. This one hits from Olenek. Brings Medfield within 2. Second one is good as well. We got a 1-point game with 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Cadence Durba calling plays as she heads up the court. She's past half court, trying to get the pass over to Caroline Pepper. Hits off her hands, goes out of bounds. She couldn't control the pass. Medfield gets the ball back. McCarthy working it over to Cumming. Cumming now, Hilvert. Up top, McCarthy, three-point shot coming online and in. McCarthy hits the three-pointer, and we have a Tiger timeout. 4:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter, 31-33. Your Medfield lead over Oliver Ames. Out of the break, Tigers taking out Cadence Durba, putting in Maddie Homer. Other side of the ball, it's the same five. Hilvert, De Paola, McCarthy, Olenek, and Cumming. Jasmine Cooper brings it up for the Tigers. Cooper up past center court, pass inside, feeding Pepper. Pepper controls, she has to bring it back out though. Gets the pass to Homer, Homer traveled. Took a double step going left. And the Tigers turn the ball over. Stanton coming back in for De Paola. Olenek works it over to Hilvert, now to Cumming, now back to McCarthy in the corner. McCarthy working her right side. Finds Cumming, Cumming with a three-point shot, rattles around, no good. Tips off of McCarthy and out of bounds. Tigers down by 2 as Jasmine Cooper brings the ball up. Cooper to the right side, stops, pulls back, hands the ball off to Caroline Pepper. Pepper is trying to feed Bourne inside, and Stanton comes away with a steal for Medfield. And we're going to have a foul on Haley Bourne on the loose ball as they were fighting for it on the ground. Not a lot of fouls in this one. Neither team entered the bonus in the first half. We'll see what happens in the second half as Olenek drives in. Pass eventually works up top to McCarthy. McCarthy's going to try again, driving inside, working it back out to Olenek. Olenek guarded by Bourne, left side, hands it off to Hilvert. Hilvert, 10 on the shot clock, working inside, going towards, throwing a shot that gets blocked by Hilliard. Hilliard with another shot, another blocked shot. And the defense has been tremendous so far from Sarah Hilliard and the rest of the Tiger squad. We have an injury timeout. As Maddie Homer is coming out for Cadence Durba. Inbound goes to Cooper. Cooper works over to Pepper. Pepper, quick three-pointer, not going to go. Rebound, McCarthy. Up quickly now, Olenek with speed. She pulls back. She's in the corner. Guarded by Cooper. Pass goes to McCarthy up top. McCarthy guarded by Hilliard, looking for help. Gives it back to Olenek. Olenek, not knowing what to do, takes a long three-point shot that's not going to go, and Sarah Hilliard gets the rebound. Guarded pretty closely by Hilvert. She has to pass the ball off to Durba, who gives a long arching pass over to Caroline Pepper. Pepper the drive inside, off the glass and in. Caroline Pepper ties this game at 33 with 3 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Hilvert works the ball over to Cumming now. That's Olenek with it. Olenek working to her right side. She's guarded by Hilliard. Gives the ball off. That's Cumming with an open three-point shot in the corner that's not going to go. Caroline Pepper on the rebound gives to Cadence Durba. Durba with a pass going to the right side intended for Cooper. She sails it into the Tiger bench, and it's a turnover. I don't know how many more turnovers the Tigers can take in a tie game with 2 minutes left, but there have been a lot of them tonight. Olenek hands the ball off to Hilvert. Hilvert back to Olenek, guarded by Bourne, working to her left side. Got a screen from McCarthy. Bourne stays on her. Has to work it back out to McCarthy. She's guarded by Durba. Stops. 2-point shot. No good. Cooper with a good rebound. Jasmine Cooper with a little bit of speed. She stops, looking for help. She gets fouled. That foul coming by Cummings. That foul coming by Hilvert. Hilvert didn't seem to be on the ball, but that foul was still on her. And the Tigers have a chance to reset. There's 2 minutes even left in this one. As Cadence Durbe inbounds the ball, it's going to go bounce off of either Hilvert or McCarthy and go out of bounds off of Medfield. Goes all the way up top with it to to Pepper. Pepper's shot gets blocked. It happened so fast, I don't know if the ref saw it, but I think I heard contact from up here. I heard a lot of contact as Pepper was throwing up a shot and someone just body checked her. Nonetheless, the refs say let him play. Olenek with a pass to McCarthy inside, guarded by Cooper. She hands it off to Cummings. We're going to have a foul there. Foul on Pepper. Disappointing seeing she was just fouled pretty hard and no call. McCarthy with a pass, trying to get inside to Hilbert, and she does. Hilbert puts up a shot. Pepper blocked her first one and ends up back in her hands. She put the putback up and in. Nothing Pepper could have done. She did good on the first shot. Didn't expect the ball to go right back into her hands. Durba gives the ball to Sarah Hilliard. Hilliard back to Durba. The Tigers look a little bit panicked as we have a timeout. I believe the coach saw it as well. 1:25 left in this one. We have a 2-point game, 35-33. Medfield's lead over Oliver Ames. We'll be back after the timeout. A minute 25 left in this one as we're set up for a good finish. Coming out of the timeout on the floor from Medfield, it is Olenek, McCarthy, Hilvert, Stanton, and Cummings for the Tigers. Durba, Pepper, Bourne, Hilliard, and Cooper. 2 points the difference, 1:25 on the clock. Tigers get the ball, and there are 16 on the shot clock as Caroline Pepper inbounds the ball to Jasmine Cooper. Cooper getting some hard defense from McCarthy. There's 10 on the shot clock. I don't know if the Tigers know. Pepper off to Durba. Durba with a long three-point shot that doesn't find anything. She's taken about 3 or 4 of those tonight that are 4 or 5 feet off of the arc. Just overly long three-point shots. You can take a couple steps in and take the shot. Still worth the same amount. Olenek in Medfield. We have a foul coming from Cumming on Haley Bourne in what is a huge moment. And we have a Tiger timeout. We had a big foul that could definitely change the course of this one. Medfield, instead of going up 2 possessions, hands the ball right back to the Tigers. 57 seconds left in this one. All right, 57 seconds left. Same 10 on the floor. Tigers get the ball. Hilliard's going to be inbounding to Durba to get it going. And we're set up for a great finish in this one. Cadence Durba to her right side. Hands the ball off to Caroline Pepper. Pepper back to Durba. Durba, three-point shot. Not going to go. Rebound. Fought for underneath. Ball still loose. Ends up in the hands of Cummings, and Cummings gets fouled. Tigers couldn't put it together. I don't know if it was the best shot selection. Medfield gets the ball back, and they have a timeout. 41 seconds left in this one. A 2-point game still. McCarthy, Olenek, Stanton, Hilvert, and Cumming on the floor for Medfield. It's going to be Pepper, Cooper, Durba, Hilliard, and Bourne for Oliver Ames. Tigers need one big stop right here. Right now it's a one-possession game. Medfield looking to change that. Looking to change that while taking as much time off the clock as they can. Olenek works it to Hilvert. Hilvert up top, Cumming. Back to Olenek. There's 10 on the shot clock. Pass goes over to Hilvert. Hilvert guarded by Cooper close. And we have another Medfield timeout. There's 7 on the shot clock, 19 on the game clock. Tigers still need to get one big stop right here and then convert. Once again, coming out of it, same 10. 19-2 on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock, 35-33. Medfield lead as of right now. Tigers need to come up with a big stop right here, and then most likely a timeout as they talk over their offensive game plan going the other way. McCarthy to inbound. McCarthy, she's guarded by Cooper. Pass goes into Olenek. Olenek's got 5 to get a shot off. Move to her left side in the lane, over to Cumming. Cumming, three-point shot, hits it, and we have a Tiger timeout. That was Lily Cumming, senior captain, hitting what could be a dagger. A three-point shot coming to push Medfield's lead up to 5 points with 9 on the clock. A brilliant three-point shot by Lily Cumming could have just put this game away. 11-2 on the clock. As the Tigers go out there, they have to make up 5 points in 11 seconds. We'll see what happens. Cooper gets the ball to inbound. Cooper gets it to Durba. Durba's got to do something with it quick. Running up the court, she gets fouled by Hilbert. That took 3 seconds off the clock. Durba. Pass goes inside to Pepper. Pepper gets fouled by McCarthy. There's 5-6 on the clock. And Medfield's not letting Oliver Ames even get a shot off here. They're just going to foul him until time runs out. I think they have enough fouls to do so. Inbound pass gets tipped out of bounds by McCarthy. Tigers reset. Most likely a pass and a quick three-point shot into Cooper. Durba, three-point shot coming off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Medfield. And that's the ending in this one. It was a good one all the way through. Came right down to the wire. And finally a dagger three-point shot by Lily Cummings put this game away. So after 4 quarters, we have a final score of 38-33. And what was a great one here at Oliver Ames High School. We'd like to say thank you to Oliver Ames High School and the Oliver Ames Athletic Department for their support in producing this program. We hope you've enjoyed. Until next time.